If we're serious about reaching them, we must stop using unbiblical methods to do it, because we're filling our churches with false converts.
Different ones saying, wow, you know, we went over here and the pastor and the leaders were dancing worldly dances.
People talk about church music, sanctified music, worldly music, and they give it all types of terms. And I like to talk about everything was committed, everything was created for the glory of God. Everything was created for the glory of God. And so people like Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson and James Brown, and people did mighty exploits in the music arena. Of course, they made big money off of it. It was, secular, we would call it. However, everything was still created for the glory of God, and all these anointings and gifts and talents were really to be for the glory of God, but people didn't use it to glorify God. And so I like to say what we're supposed to do, and what I like doing is sanctify that stuff. And it's okay. See, people come to your church and they'll say, well, it wasn't like church music because it had the Motown sound or a 60s and 70s R&B groove to it. And that's okay, because we're the church, and when we play music, it is church music. We're the church, and what clothes we wear are church clothes. And we're the church, and what songs we sing are church songs. See, we are the church, and what we're to do is take that music and sanctify it anyway. Do what it was supposed to do anyway. Glorify God. Change the lyrics. It's all right if the beat is not that sanctified.
We woke up out of Eden asking, how did we allow this to happen? Oh, Jesus. Yet you chose to love even when we're not right. Last thing I remember is your innocent body suffering on that cross. Yet you chose to love even when we're not right. You love. How the hell did it happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding off in that club. Drunk in love, we be all night.
It's all right if the beat is not that sanctified, what we call, holiness shuffle beat and all those types of things.
What did you say?
It's all right if the beat is not that sanctified, what we call, holiness shuffle beat and all those types of things. It's all right if it sounded like the Stylistics and the Delphonics and the Temptations and Smokey Robinson. That was a cool groove. But just think, we take that music and sanctify it to the glory of God. Now God is pleased, and not only that, He sanctified us. We were wretched, miserable, and undone, and He took us and sanctified us. And that's what everything is to be sanctified. Our food is blessed and sanctified.
But every part of the pig can be eaten from the toenails through to the snout.
This makes you feel a bit odd just looking at this.
Offal's not much to look at, but tastes fantastic. It is used in many great traditional recipes we should all still be cooking.
So this being nose to tail, nothing goes to waste, not even the toenails. So I'm going to take these back. Lovely, looking forward to eating these.
That's still connected to the trachea.
Okay. So all of this here is edible?
All of it's edible, even the lungs there that would normally be used for something like...
Without one of these.
I wonder if you can guess what that is. Yep, it is the...
Although they may seem obscure...
I mean, there's something really fundamentally repellent about putting knives into eyes, even if it's a pig's eyes.
One sumptuous dishes, including a wonderfully decadent stuffed stomach of swine. Half-head roast glazed in honey and cider. A delicate Sichuan tongue, eye and penis soup. Crisp trotters with toenail garnish. And testicles and brains sautéed in seasoned flour.
Our food is blessed and sanctified. Our children are sanctified. And that's what it's all about. Set apart for sacred use. And so that's what I like to do in my church. We'll take some of that old school music and we'll flip those lyrics around and we'll glorify God, because it's all about the heart. If your heart is into it, you can worship God. The power of God will fall. People will get saved, healed, and delivered simply because it's sanctified. It glorifies God, and not only that, it got their attention. their attention. It wasn't so stiff and religious and stuffy. It was free and it was liberating. It just helped them to see that, whoa, God does love me. It doesn't matter. So just sanctify your music. And I'd like to encourage you, click on the links that we have available here for you. We got just a couple of old school grooves that we sanctified, glorifying God. It was a powerful anointing falling into place. So enjoy that. And again, take everything and sanctify it to the glory of God. That's what it was all created for.
You don't went too far. We don't mix clean with unclean. We don't mix holy with unholy.